watching All Access with my boy Ahmad right here on NBA TV.
Thank you very much, Mario. Now, earlier you saw part of my visit with Chris Andersen in Denver. Today, he's a fan favorite and a key member of the Nuggets, but he's traveled a long road to success. Chris was undrafted and bounced around for years in the minor leagues and overseas before he finally earned his place in the NBA.
The Birdman. Taking flight. Chris Andersen. Blocked by Andersen. The Birdman flies. He's very good at that. Bird is the word here in Denver.
You have been so many places, man. I was actually in China one time, and I remember the league that they had over there.
CBA.
Yeah, I remember they had the CBA over there. So how did you get to China, though?
I went with one of my college buddies. His name is Brady, and his uncle is a pastor at a church, and they got a group of guys together around Houston, kind of like a pro-am team.
Yeah.
And basically, asked me if I wanted to go. And this is right when I had just left Glenn Junior College, and we got together. We went to L.A., met up with another team in L.A. to take a trip over to China and play in all types of different cities.
Like
in
exhibition
China.
games.
Exhibition games.
Right.
And we just put on a show in front of all these people, and then one of the professional teams over there, the Nongong Dragons, saw me playing and said we want to sign him to a contract. So when I got back to America, I had to pack my bags and go back because the deal was done.
When you went to China, did you have any tattoos? You didn't have your hair like this.
I didn't have my hair like this. I didn't have any tattoos. I didn't have any ink.
You hadn't evolved to the person that you were going to become yet.
Well, as soon as I got back, I got ink, and the first tattoos I had gotten was the Chinese writing.
Right.
So those were my first tattoos. And then from that point on, it was all about my experiences I put on my canvas.
One of the more interesting appearances in the NBA.
You judge his height by the top of his hair?
Yes.
Because he's 7'2".
It always looked to me like you were having such a great time. And you know who you are. You're not trying to be anybody else.
No.
You're being you.
That's right.
And it's refreshing.
Chris Andersen gets as good a reaction in this building as any. Birdman, energetic. He is Mr. Energy. And at home in Denver gets the crowd going.
You look back at your background, where you came up, nobody would expect you to be in the NBA. No one except for you.
Right, of course, because I knew what I had to do to take care of business to get to the top.
Oh, my!
The Birdman came right out of the mezzanine.
He's been great all season long.
So now, what about the energy, man? I mean, your game is, you're like the Energizer. No, you're not the Energizer Bunny. You're the Energizer Birdman.
That's just the way I was taught by Rob Stewart. I mean, he would have us, playing basketball without a basketball.
Right.
And we would run. And conditioning was, one of the top priorities to have on the team because we wanted to run and gun everybody.
Birdman, they really feed off his energy on both ends of the floor.
The Birdman thing is just joyful. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, thanks.
Birdman has them flapping their wings.
When I came into my reinstatement down in New Orleans, I had longer hair. And me and Brandy, my fiance, we were in Vegas on the last day. It's like, I want to cut my hair. Well, how are you going to cut it? I said, I want a faux hawk, but I want a red faux hawk. She was like, why is that? I was like, because I'm going to be the rooster. Because everybody wants to snuff the rooster. So she was kind of hesitant, but she was like, all right, if you want to do it, then do it. So I did it and got back up here, and it kind of just stuck. So now it's the hawk, the Birdman.
Birdman rocks the nest. Bird is loose. He went up strong and just dunked on it.
So this is a typical game day on your ride into the arena. What typically goes through your mind on your way to the arena?
Okay, I need to defend, and I need to get 13 more blocks.
That's you set goals on the way in.
Yeah. I'm not going to get 13 in one game.
Right.
I mean, it's possible.
You might.
I got to take that number 9 spot off the plaque in the Pepsi Center for all-time leaders of block shots for the Nuggets.
Oh, blocked by Andersen.
Mama, there goes that Birdman.
He throws it right back at him, protecting the nest.
How would you describe your game?
Fearless. You really can't get hurt, or you let your feelings get hurt if you get dunked on, or if someone tries to hurt you, because it's going to happen. It's a physical sport.
And you're going to get dunked on.
You're going to.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's
make
going to
too
happen.
much
I'm a
of that.
shot blocker.
Right.
But I tell you, it doesn't happen that often.
All this work that you put in, and now you're somebody.
I was always somebody.
To you.
To me, yeah, I was always somebody.
I think that's probably key. You got to always be somebody to
Yes,
you.
exactly.
But you're somebody to a lot of people now.
Yes. And, I'm really humble for that. And that's why when people approach me, man, I'm more than glad to take a little time on the side and, shake the hands, talk to them for a little bit.
It's very important, because a lot of guys don't understand that, while you wear that number, you are that person, but when you quit, somebody else puts that number and they cheer for that guy. So basketball has to be what you do, not who you are.
Exactly. That's a good way to look at it.
And then that way you can always chill and always be yourself.
I'm going to take that with me.
You can have that one.
All right, thank you.
That's
I got that from my mom.